Oh my goodness gracious, welcome in y'all to the Revolt United channel. We got more competitive Revolt coming at y'all shortly. It is that time again. I was wondering when it would be that time. It is that time. We got Power 8 with the subscription. Thank you so much as always, Power 8. If y'all didn't know, any subscriptions coming in during this event will be put towards the prize pool. So for each subscription, I think it's like $250. I keep like half. All that goes, I keep half, Twitch keeps half, and then the half that I get to keep goes to the prize pool for the tournament. So if you are gonna subscribe to the channel, now is the perfect time. Go straight to the event that you're competing in right now. Of course, you can use Prime. You can use a normal one. You can do anything that you want. In the meantime, we got Top in the house. We got Santi in the house. Kiki, Nick, and Skandar as well. It's so good to have y'all in here. Great to be hanging out with y'all. We got the O slashes in the chat as well, in the game chat, as we are going to be headed into it shortly here. Looks like we got Spoinky Doinky 1 loaded up right now. Now, I do apologize. Trying to figure out some things on my end, so we might have to have a short pause after the first race so that I can get some stuff that we have on the back end figured out for you guys. But it looks like I won't be dealing with that stuff until after the qualifier. So we are going to be getting into that after this qualifier is done, since we expect to have over 16 people here today. You can expect to probably have that. I'm not sure how many people are exactly in the lobby. We got Pokers in the house. Now, I will say, we got Bloberov with the subscription. Thank you so much, Bloberov. Cheers to you, buddy. Always great to have you in here. We got Santi watching from the subway. It's great to have y'all back in here. Now, I will say, my second monitor died a couple days ago. So I don't have a second monitor. So that may be a problem for picture-in-picture. We're gonna do our best, me and Pokers, to give y'all picture-in-picture, but it's possible that we won't be able to because of the nature of the way it works. There's not really much else I can say about that. Sometimes, like when you have certain programs, like for instance Revolt open, it's gonna like pause the Discord stream. Yeah, let's go ahead and test it now. Good call. So I'm gonna pull up the stream and we'll try to get it figured out. I'm gonna try a couple different things to make it work. Top asking if I installed the skins. Is it gonna work? I guess we'll see. I definitely installed them. I can say for certain I entered the password, I extracted the files, I put them in the skin folder. Does that mean that it's actually gonna be there? That's actually another question entirely. So hopefully. Always a gamble. with me, for some reason. I mean, no one else really seems to have an issue with it. It seems to strictly be a honk problem kind of situation. Which, you know, probably a user error on my end, but it is what it is. Do I want to gamble or qualifying track? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can go for it. I can try to do it now. Okay, we'll group everybody up. Well, how should we do it? Who will win the qualifier? Is that what we're gonna do? In the meantime, sorry, got a lot of moving parts here. Gonna try to get it sorted. Bet on who will not qualify. See, that's what I was thinking of. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna try showing you all the picture-in-picture here. All right, spin the wheel for the quali track. Thank you, Ahma. Let's get into it here. Does look like it's working. Oh my goodness, we are so ready for this. Oh my goodness. All right. Give me just a moment, y'all. All right, here we go. Oh, let's get a little spin. Oh, it comes with the music too. Oh my, Toy World 2 for 10 is gonna be the first track here for our qualifier. If we have any mods that feel like getting the prediction set up, or if anyone wants to be given the mod powers to do the predictions, let me know. In the meantime, I am working with a lot of different stuff here, so it's going to be tough for me to get it sorted unless y'all give me some time here. It's up to what y'all want to do. Quick. I mean, would it really be a Revolt United stream without me doxing my DMs of at least one person? Okay, we'll do who's gonna get eliminated. This feels kind of mean. This feels kind of mean, but we'll give it a try. I don't know. I'm kind of like making the prediction. I'm like, that's kind of not the vibe. That's kind of not the vibe. I'm not gonna do that prediction. I don't want someone to feel sad because everyone thinks that they're gonna get eliminated. We've got the one and only Famous in the house. A legendary player, driver, and also a legendary chatter, a legendary chat mod as well. Okay, see, it is, whenever I have Revolt open, it's going to turn the picture-in-picture screen black is what it's looking like to me. I'm going to try to fix that, but no promises. Might just not be able to do picture-in-picture until I get my second monitor in. And try to fix it. Let's see, does this work? Okay, it seems to be working. We got Lol Seller in the house saying, is any open slot to play? Yes, but we're doing qualifiers right now. It looks like we're ready to get into it. We do have Kiki saying someone is asking to join. We got Axelis in the house as well. Hello, welcome in, Axelis. Y'all are tuned into the Quick Draw Tournament. It's been a bit since we've had a Revolt event popping off. Now, y'all let me know if the picture-in-picture goes black during this. Like I said, I'm working with one monitor here, which is the first time that it's been like that in a long time. So I'm trying to make sure everything runs smoothly while not having OBS on a side monitor, but it is what it is. And you know what? We have one more thing that we need to pull up as well, which is our overall, nope, not those. How about those? There we go. We can get our live distances between each other as well. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see that information, but y'all will be able to. We've got Air 2 leading the race. Look at this behind him, though. No pickups. Something to keep in mind. Gonna be top, leading that group of 3 to hold on to 6th place. Ahma currently hunting down podium, just being defended by Kila, Kiki, and Ertzu. Name a more unsurprising duo to be holding the podium right now than Ertzu, Kiki, and Kilabaris. Skandar was doing so damn good, but is going to wreck out just a bit. Ahma's going to be able to pass him out. He does hold on to 5th place, though. Doesn't fall behind top. We got Powerade. And while we're doing this qualifier, y'all be very vocal in the chat. Like I said, if there's anything going on the stream that doesn't look or sound good, kind of working with only one monitor, so just tell me right away. We'll be able to fix it for the whole rest of the stream, no problem. Last time I'll mention that. Kiki gonna be leading as we go into lap 5 of 5. 2nd Kilobaris, 3rd Ertzu. But really, I guess, you know, what we should be looking at is a little bit further back. After all, this is a qualifier here. So we really should be looking at the players who are fighting for their lives. We've got Flapser here in 9th place. Kotick is going to be right in front of him. Power 8 in top. Keeping their distance. And it does look like, unless Kotick were to wreck out right here, not going to happen. Ertzu, Kiki, Kilabaris, Ahma, Skandar, top, Power 8, Kotick, and Flapser. We got Syrup King in the house. We got Ziggsy as well. Great to have y'all in here. Ah, yes, Frost, Famous, and Stingox. Now that would be a trio. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. We are going to be moving on here shortly. Oh, do I need to be doing the wheel? Oh, snap. So I actually, y'all got me juggling so much. Let me I need to get even more depth at the qualifier here itself. So if there are more than 16 players will be split into groups. random main track pack track with IO lap count. Best 16 qualify. It's that simple. Oh my, we are right into it. Yes, good call. We've got our other group now, who is going to be doing their side of the qualifier. Maddie, Makikoski, Rog, and Ziggsy going to be defending for now. A lot of South American representation so far. Nick is getting up in there. We've got Anakin and Rod back there trying to close the gap here. I will say, Toy World is not the best track to be coming back in. But there is plenty of time for players to ram up against each other, as we saw, and we could be seeing more of that through these turns. What the players in the back are really going to be hoping for is for a good amount of chaos, players bumping into each other and messing each other up, because the race line itself is fairly straightforward, especially without pickups on. Pickups on, this track becomes a different story entirely. But without them on, it is pretty chill. We saw Anakin and Nick, maybe a potential for a spin out there as they collide with each other on the bank. But again, nothing going to be happening. Ziggsy and Rod are duking it out here, 7th and 8th. We got a good amount of distance though, as we continue to just stay locked into the midfield pack. Got about a lap and a half. ROG does fall down. ROG was leading the way, top 3 to start off this race, but he is bumping around quite a bit here. One of our mobile players, hailing from Cuba, and honestly an incredible feat, in my opinion, that he is able to make it work so damn well with the mobile phone. Truly a testament to the skill that can be found if you work hard enough. Maddie and Nick kind of duking it out. Don't want to go too crazy. They are going to be staying locked in. Nick does find the overtake for the time being. Rod not quite able to group up with the rest of the pack. Ziggsy was really the closest one to him, but wasn't quite able to get in there. And so it is going to be V for Vendetta, leading the race with a first place finish. Anakin in second, Makikoski third, Nick in fourth, Maddie in fifth, Rog and Ziggsy finishing it up. So it does seem like Rod has been eliminated. I'm not sure if Flapster was also eliminated. Seems I didn't have that window open because I was reading the rules, so my bad on that one, Mr. Pokers, but there we go. Got you back up here. Okay, and so now we reform the lobby. So this is where we have a bit of a break. You just witnessed the qualifier stage, and we are now going to be remaking the lobby and getting into the main race here with 16 players. So hang tight. All right. We got Famous weighing in. Rough track for qualifiers. Yes, agreed. We've got Power 8 saying, OMG, everyone is so good. This is going to be exciting to see. Absolutely. We got a stacked lobby here. Hopefully going to be getting into it here shortly. I did remember to open the application. I'm sure Ahma and Air 2 will be very happy to hear that. I did in fact remember to double click the application. Now it didn't seem to work. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have anywhere to enter. I don't have anywhere to enter 16. So I'm not sure if it actually worked. It doesn't seem to be working. So I guess we'll have to fix it for next week. I did want to try to give it a test run here, but I'm not sure if it's maybe conflicting with the live standings or what exactly is happening, but it's just opening and then immediately closing. So I don't expect to have that available. I do apologize. Try my hardest to figure out what's going on here in the meantime. Okay, we are gonna spin the wheel. We are gonna spin that MFN wheel. Do I remove? You can remove. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. Casino RV. Casino RV. Interesting track. Moondawn would have been great. Skating Toys, would have loved that one. Poker says, yay, my home. I do love this track. In my opinion, especially with pickups off, this track really hinges on the ability to get that speed boost, which if you're not familiar with what speed boost I'm talking about, you will definitely be aware. I'll point it out to you. There are some other tough parts, but I feel like the speed boost is by far and away going to be the most important part of this track, as well as maybe the jump after the speed boost could, I guess, be important as well. Well, I mean, I will say the tricky part through the kind of coffers area before you finish the track, like the really technical area where all the coins are sitting. That can also be a tricky spot, I will say. Yeah, we do have Air 2 on the Toyeka here. See the only one. Well, I mean, not the only one, but yeah, we've got nothing but Toyekas. Yeah, and Kiki says it's the only Panka session, Air 2. Air 2 warning that Ponga will show up today, though. Alright, it does seem like we're ready to go. GLHF's coming out, as we are going to get into it. The beginning of this track is quite chill, I will say. The beginning is quite chill. There is that. Getting around that column. But that's really about it. You got this jump. Actually, you know, pretty straightforward. This is our first official race. 10 laps. Casino RV, Kilobar is swinging around, but Air 2 will get on the inside. Around that little table. He's not going to go for the speed boost, though. Oh, he cuts off top. Going to slow him down, but Kilobaris will get around into second place. Going to go around the left side of the roulette table. Top banging off the wall. It works out, though. Nice speed through there. Kilobaris, Air 2 top is going to be our top 3 after the first lap. Let's go ahead and check in on the rest of our drivers here. We got Skandar. We got V, who finished first place in his qualifier. We've got Kiki right next to... Oh! Kiki taking... I forgot. I'm not supposed to say Kiki's name. I'm not supposed to say Kiki. And that's a perfect example why. Noted. We had Kodak taking a tumble there as well, unfortunately. Makakowski giving Ahma a huge slap. As this is just absolute mayhem. Mahim out here in the back. The top, 10 to 16 is just... Oh, man. Ahma completely gets screwed over. Honestly, for really no fault of his own, he's going to be joining Anakin. I almost said Ahma again in 15th place. But Kodak will be going ahead and picking up 16th to make him feel a little bit less bad about what happened there at the roulette table. We got Kilobaris here in first place by 20 meters. Top in second. Doing quite well for himself, huh? Give it up for Top. Gets a speed boost. He's gotten the speed boost every time. Air 2. Solid third. Not willing to rock the Panga, but he does promise us the Panga will be appearing. Honestly, excellent work by Skandar as well. Let's give it up for Skandar too. 4th place here. Tearing it up. Nick and V fighting it out for 5th. Zig, Powerade, and Kiki actually fighting for 7th place. And Nick's going to be brought into that fight as well. So he has some difficulties on the sideways ramp jump. Well, let's see how they handle the speed boost. Them grouped up like this. Nick, oh no, Kiki overtakes 3 in the blink of an eye. And he's just going straight through. Let's see how the roulette wheel goes, though. Hold on. Ziggsy trying to take his position back. Not quite. Actually, they both take it back. And then they pass up V in the process. Musical chair. Whoa, whoa. Nobody falling off. But, oh, my God. Ziggsy getting hit hard there. Going to be brought down to 9th place. All right, just checking. We continue on here. Let's go ahead and check the front field. We've got Kilobaris with a 40-meter lead as he hits the speed boost perfectly once again. I remember back in the day, I don't even know if I had time to really give this back in the day thing because we got a pretty intense battle between Powerade and Kiki as Powerade's on the inside. Take the turn. Nick trying to nose his way into this business as well. Powerade, how does he recover there? He still manages to hold on to 6th place. Kiki nabbing up 5th. Insane recovery from Powerade, honestly. What I was going to say is I remember back in the day, the Revo Endurance Championship was super pro when I raced in it. And I remember practicing for Casino RV and hitting that speed boost with the Super Pro cars was so damn difficult because they're so much more finicky. Oh my God, speaking of finicky, 2 players blow up. Skandar definitely getting the short end of the stick there. Falls almost to 10th, actually is going to fall to 11th place as 2 more pass him up there in the turn. Still got plenty of time though. Lap 7 of 10, and these drivers have been trading places like it's a stock exchange. They've been trading places like they're in New York City on the stock exchange. We've got Kilobaris here with almost 100 meters. Airto, I don't think took the speed boost. Kiki here trying to get into the podium. Oh, he's trying really hard against Ertzu, going really aggressive there in the corner, but Ertzu's actually going to get the benefit there. We'll tune back into them. Just going to check on our other drivers. We do have Flapser nosing his way into the top 10. Not bad at all. Makakowski right behind him in 10th place, definitely trying to place a little bit higher than that. We'll see what he can do. Skandar still out there in 11th place. He's trying to hold on as Ziggsy approaches him. Flapser, oh no, Ziggsy, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that speed boost, I expected that speed boost to be claiming lives earlier than that. But let's go back here. Actually, Kilobaris has lost some pace, but it's going to be all right. Kiki and Ertzu continue to duel it out, and I think we got to dedicate at least a good portion of this lap to them. We'll go ahead and, oh my god, maybe less than we expected. I said his name. I said I'm not supposed to say his name. Stupid. Kiki is going to be here 35 meters back. Let's see if Ertzu is able to handle it. He doesn't even want it. He opens the door right back up to Kiki, who does take the speed boost. Nick is going to be out here in 5th place. He's got a couple positions for himself as well. Powerade trying to lock down 6th place. He's got Makakowski right behind him. Makakowski's gotten a big promotion over the past lap or so. Big promotion. Up there to 7th place, but he's got to defend it. Ahma is nearby him as well. And lap 10, I mean, what do we really watch at this point? So much chaos. Let's check out the backfield here for a second. Rog has moved up a couple positions. I think this is the place to be here. We'll check back in on Ertzu and Kiki here in a moment. Skandar does wreck out, but Zigsy's still going to be behind him. Let's go ahead and check it out. Ertzu not taking the speed boost. Rare to have speed boost in this game. I mean, really, can you think of another place with a speed boost other than the battery? But they're going to be chilling. Let's check it out. Makakowski overtakes Powerade. Ahma overtakes Powerade. Oh, no. Oh, Powerade takes it back. Slams Ahma against the wall. 7th place finish for Powerade. Does manage to lock it in there. Flapser moves up to 11th. Matty, Rog, poor Skandar there at 14th. Was doing so well for himself early on. Kotick actually did a great job of catching up, but he does still finish out in 16th. He almost caught Ziggsy there. Great attempt. How's it going, chatters? How's it going? Looks like everything's running all right enough on my side. Again, just let me know if anything's not. In the meantime, we got Famous saying, I am copyright suing Kilobaris for using my strategy, which he clarifies as being far ahead of everyone else. I love that. I love that. We love a little bit of cockiness coming out of the chat. But you'll notice he's not in the server. He's going to be a little bit cocky in the chat, but he's not going to join the server. Not to put you on blast, but maybe put you a little bit on blast. Pow with that one. We got Yurak in the house as well. We got Santi-san saying, please, open up the betting. Hey, man. I'm definitely down for that. It is my time. Don't worry. We're spinning. Hold on. We're spinning. Toy World Aquatica Redux for 10 laps. Do I type it? Maybe needs to do reward points. Now, that's a great idea, Santi. That is an absolutely amazing idea. I'm not sure if I should be typing them or if Ahma wants to type them. But I'll go ahead and type it this time. Just let me know, Ahma, if you want to type it instead. That's actually a great idea, Santi. We could definitely use some reward point redemptions. That is no doubt. If you have any ideas, please DM me. If you want to brainstorm a little bit, that sounds like a great idea. We got Solo Bere in the house. Oh my goodness, Solo Bere. How you doing? Great to have y'all in here. We got Yurak as well. This is great to have y'all in here. It's been a bit since we have done some Revolt casting action, but as always, all someone has to do is flash me the Revolt lightning bolt symbol in the air when it's dark outside, and I will be there. Next day, I'll be there. Toy World Aquatica is going to be our next one here. I'm doing amazingly because I have another chance to cast some Revolt Action. And it does look like we're going to be getting into it. Santi asking how many tracks are left. That's a great question. I think it's 5 tracks per session, but I'm not 100% sure. This is track number 2. How to qualify in Toy World 2. You know, this is just a horrific start for most people here with all the wall riding and all the turns. Very easy to be cut off at the very start here. But the players managed to do quite well for themselves. Look at Zig trying to catch him, and he catches Skandar, bro. I like that. Some aggressive driving here. So it's going to be Zixie in 3rd, Skandar in 4th, but they got to defend off the horde here as Skandar does get knocked back. We got some more wall riding as well. Top, Maddie Flapser gets knocked around. Zixie gets knocked off the track entirely. And it is going to be Nick and Kiki battling for top 2. Classic little duel here. And we got Maddie in the mix as well here in 3rd. Skandar with the recovery, holding on to 4th place. Oh, but look at, oh man, I thought that was a certified Kilobars overtake there. But Powerade is actually the one who wins that battle between the 3 of them. It's Skandar that overtakes Kilobars. Ahma, Ahma's going to take some as well as he slows him down. Kilobars is not going to be happy about this. I can tell you that much. Kilobars is not going to be happy at all. With what is happening, Rex. Oh my goodness, unprecedented situation here as Konik overtakes Kilobars as well. Now I promise, right now Kilobars is in 8th place. We're going to go look at the 1st, 2nd place battle. I'm going to look back in 15 seconds and Kilobars is going to be like 3rd place. So it's probably not going to be a big deal for him, but it could be. I mean, there's a lot of wall riding. It's tough to overtake these players. Kiki holding on to 1st, Nick in 2nd. I do believe the last time we checked it was the reverse of that. I think this was an overtake here for Kiki. But Nick is doing a great job of holding on. And as long as they don't fight, you know, they can have 1st and 2nd pretty much guaranteed here. 30-meter advantage over Maddie. I mean, not guaranteed. You know, 30 meters definitely can be found with pace. As we start to look a little bit backfield, Maddie and Powerade 4th, 5th. I noticed Skandar. Skandar is here in 6th place. We got Ahma in 5th as well, just chilling. Big battles here. Powerade trying to overtake Maddie. Maddie not allowing it. But let's see with this next big turn. Okay, Ahma does not angle for it. I like it. He recognizes that that window was not quite there. And instead he just goes for the wall ride, keeps up his pace. And now next time he's going to be even slows down through there because he recognizes how important it is for the second part of that sequence. As he knocks Maddie away, Maddie falls down into 5th from 3rd place perch up there in 3rd place. Powerade does hold on to 3rd, or he gets promoted to 3rd, I should say, in the time being. Kiki still holding on to 1st against Nick. We are about halfway through this track at this point, at least for these two. I will say, we haven't checked backfield much. Hopefully Pokers has been able to cover that a bit. But I will say, it's tough to look away from the front field here, but we will do that shortly. Oh, Kiki fails a jump, and Nick is able to pass Kiki up for 1st place. Will he be able to hold on to it? Kiki going for a quick overtake there with a little honk to send him on his way as well. Powerade holding on to 3rd, Ahma in 4th, Maddie in 5th. They're all quite close. Kilobars has moved up 2 positions into 6th. Anakin here in 7th. Nice work by Anakin. Makakowski and Kodik. Kodik going from 16th to battling for 8th place. Not bad at all. Double the score of what he previously had. Skandar, again, with a great early start, but has been struggling to hold on to it. But 10th ain't bad in a stacked lobby such as this. I mean, look at Ertzu. We got Ertzu here in 11th. But he is on the Cougar Especial, as we neglected to mention. I didn't even notice. But let's see what Ertzu can make happen here with the last couple of laps. You got to love it. The lone Cougar driver in a lobby full of Toyekas. For any Revolt player, that is a metaphor that we instantly can relate to. We've got Rog with the mobile phone trying to hunt down his Cougar compatriot here in Ertzu. We've got Top and Zixie quite close as well. Rog wrecking, Top able to overtake. Flapser and Zixie battling for 14th, and V for Vendetta, who had first place in his qualifier, is going to be in 16th with the MAV. We love the off-meta picks, but especially when you can make them work. Let's see if V can't find a little bit more ground here before the race ends. In the meantime, as we go back towards the front field, first place is going to be Nick here on lap 8 out of 10, 20-meter advantage over Kiki. It's certainly looking like he's got it locked down. As I said, what I say when Kilobars was in 8th place, I said, hold on, give him 30 seconds, he's going to be in 3rd, and there he is. It took a little bit longer than 30 seconds, but not much longer. I'll be real. Maybe add an extra 0 there to the 30, and you've got how long it took for him. Maddie is going to be here behind him, keeping him honest. Whoa! Whoa! Kiki and Nick with the double wreck, and Maddie overtakes them both. What a disaster here going into lap 9. Kilobaris moves into 1st. Maddie out here in 2nd, doing well for himself, but he's got the horde right at his heels here. As we can see, Nick trying to get a couple positions back, but oh my god, Kiki cuts him off. Nick's not happy about that at all as he's spamming the honk. Kiki opens himself up to a potential overtake, but Nick maybe wasn't close enough to take it. He gets banged up by Maddie there, but he does get to overtake eventually onto Maddie. Maddie holding on to podium here with 3rd place for the time being as they enter lap number 10. Again, would love to catch some of the other action, but y'all, I know y'all want to see this battle here between Kilobars, Kiki, Maddie, and Nick. So that's just what we got to do here on Toy World Aquatica. Keeping it locked into these 4 as Kilobars does look like he's going to be able to bring home the gold unless he makes some kind of personal mistake. Maddie, potential window to try to overtake. Oh my god. Nice try with the slide. Not going to work, but he certainly leaves it all in the field here, and you got to love him for it. He is still going to be able to hold on to 3rd over Nick. Finish it up real smooth. Almost collides with the octopus, which would have been awkward there, but he doesn't. As all the... Oh my god, this was such a close battle for so many people. Skandar finishes out in 9th. Sydney Makakasi at 10th. Erickson falls down 1 position to 12th. Zixi, Flabster, and unfortunately V not able to make it happen. Wow, what a race that was. Truly chaotic, aquatic, freaky, sonic, all sorts of different onic words going on right there. Bionic, that supersonic, freaky, bionic, aquatic, ironic. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel here. RV Temple, one of the oldest tracks in the business. Let's take a ride back, like what, a 20-year time capsule here, back to the age of around 2005. I think maybe even earlier, maybe a little. I'm not sure. Around that time, around 2005, when RV Temple came out, one of the oldest standing, tracks that's still here, still very popular. More popular amongst some than others. There are definitely some players who find it to not really be what they like, but for me, I love it. Whoever made it, I think it's Ali or someone. I know not. Was it Ali? We'll see. The player's name is on the side when you start the track, and he deserves, or she deserves, to live in immortality because, I mean, what an early contribution to the custom track scene here for Revolt. Such a long-standing track. The colors are crazy. The textures are crazy. But honestly, it feels great to play. It's one of those tracks where you got to play it a couple times before you really get what's going on there. But in my opinion, one of my favorites. Definitely has stood the test of time. Poker saying, insane track, not gonna lie. We got Solo Bele saying the wheel music is insane. I know, right? I love it. It makes me feel like I'm at Fairgrounds. I'm at Fairgrounds 2, spinning the wheel. Yes, let's get LOL Seller. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get LOL Seller a link to the Revolt competitive Discord if I can. All right, folks. Ali, there he is. I mean, the man made other tracks, right? I think he made At Home by Ali or something like that. That really didn't go over as well. But this RV Tempo track, I mean, definitely stood the test of time. Look at V with the Ahma, with the acceleration, tearing it through. But hold on, those Toyekas are starting to get a little bit feisty here. V's trying to hold 8, man. Just hold on to third for the time being. Got to go on the side. They do dodge Air2, getting caught up in it. Normally there's a star here. Fortunately, the drivers don't have to worry about that. Just going to hop straight through. Got to dip to the right. Little snake with a drop down here. Pretty severe turn. Got to watch out, especially Super Pros will just go crazy through this area. Continuing forward, we got the rickety bridge coming up. And look at V with that Ahma, making it work. Got to be a little bit finicky with this. Yeah, see, Makakowski, I don't know if maybe he didn't slow down enough, but you got to be careful through. This is a technical area. You got to know the track too, because these turns will throw you off. There's some stuff sitting in the way as well, like right here. There's that skull, and the torch right there will catch people up as well. Look at the recovery from Makakowski, though. Through the technical area, and he sends V off into the sideline. Sends up behind 6 different players. His compatriot from Revo America sends him packing, leaves him in the dust. And that was through a technical area. That's the area that you think that the Ahma would shine in. But actually, Makakowski finds the overtake through it. We've got Kilobaris trying to find some ground. He's sitting out in 7th place. On the inside. Oh, Kotick gonna be smacking right into that rock. Kilobaris manages to pass up Air2 as well. Look at the speed with Kilobaris. He goes up on the side of the log. The trajectory is perfect. He catapults himself through, and he moves into 4th place. I mean, the man is godlike. Some of these tracks, it's like, you know, the line. Makakowski getting sent up on top of the wall. As they pass the rickety bridge, Kilobaris has managed to move from 8th to 3rd in the blink of an eye, trying to get around the side. Gonna send Kiki packing as well, trying to hunt down Powerade as the top standings have just gotten a complete shuffle down. Kiki trying to go aggressive against Kilobaris and gets sent packing again. Gets knocked way down. He is going to be trying to recover. Airtsu goes ahead and takes a comfortable 3rd place for the time being as our drivers move into lap 3. Now, this is a very long track, so there's only 5 laps in total. Powerade is holding on to 1st place for the time being, but he's got Kilobaris at his back. We're going to tune back into them in a moment, but let me just flip through the players. Ahma, Nick, Makakowski for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Zixi in 7th, doing quite well for himself. Top trying to hang in there in 8th. Kiki been knocked down to 9th. Kotick recovering into 10th. V has been getting smacked down into 11th. Anakin, Maddie, Rog, Skandar, Flapster. Let's move back as we do have that jump through the log. I wish we could have seen the players jump the log. I needed to just be a half second earlier, but we will still get to see their recovery, or not recovery from it, but their passage through it, as they do still hold on to a 40-meter lead over 3rd place Ahma. That has been getting switched around quite a bit. We see Makakowski trying to take it back. We had Nick in there a moment earlier. Let's see this jump through. We see Powerade takes it full blast. Kilobaris has a little bit of braking. The turns quite technical, like we mentioned, through this area. Gotta be careful. Look at that. Oh, man. Trading in the speed in one area for the control in the other area. And they end up pretty even. Perry is doing a sublime job at defending his 1st place from Kilobaris, as there is an 8-meter gap between the two. Now, I know the music stopped. We're going to get it back. But you think I'm going to minimize the game during this? Hell no. We got Ahma versus Makakowski trying to get in there for 3rd place, as we are 2 laps left in this race. Makakowski spins out. Nick passes him up for 4th. Airtsu in the mix, still trying to make it happen. Top. Actually, let's see the jump through. Oh, he missed a jump through here. Look at Makakowski tries to line it up, and he does. Well, I don't know. It felt like he kind of lost ground there. But let's move up to Powerade versus Kilobaris. 1st and 2nd, still trying to make it happen, is Kilobaris. Powerade continues to defend. So damn tough to look away from this duel. It's been the center of attention here. The limelight on the two of them lining up the turn. Powerade deciding to bounce off the wall. Kilobaris choosing to slow down. And we got a little bit of a difference through this area as well, as Kilobaris just burns it through here. Okay, actually, oh, he has a minor adjustment and actually gets him a ton of pace onto Powerade. Powerade is only 2 meters away from the great white shark that is Kilobaris. Oh my goodness, continues to try to hunt him down here. Final lap. Kilobaris goes up on the side. He can't do the jump either. There's 20 meters. Is that going to be enough for Powerade to lock it down? It certainly feels that way. We'll check back in on them. But Powerade has managed to weather the storm, we could say there. Ahma versus Nick continues on for third place. We still got Makakowski right behind him. Kilobaris Rex again, moving him closer to second, there to third than he is to first. Goes up on, there's that. I wanted to showcase that. Oh, but it doesn't work out for him. Oh my goodness, almost going down into the water below. Gotta defend here against third place Ahma, who's hunting him down. Nick still in the mix. Makakowski still in the mix. Both of these players could easily capitalize on any small mistake, especially through this area. As Ahma goes full speed against it, he does a 180, he gets passed up by both. He 2 wheels up on the wall, and that is, Nick runs into the wall as well. I'm telling y'all, this area is tricky. You think you get an advantage, and you lose it 1 second later. Ahma moves back into third. Defending here, Power is guaranteed first, pretty much. Look at this. Oh my god, Nick versus Makakowski. Nick is going to prevail as they do take the shortcut there to finish off the race. Makakowski taking fifth. Kiki barely beating out Top there. Oh my god, I hope we covered some of that with that picture-in-picture, because we got some craziness through there. As Top says, nice bump. Zixi drops it. Oh, V overtook Zixi in the last moment as Zixi went over on the right side. Zixi says, WTF? No, V overtook you by taking the left. Oh my god, I wish we could have seen that from V's perspective. That was absolutely disgusting, folks. Oh my god. Powerade managing to finish up in first place on that one. Let's continue on here. Let's take it from the top. Take it from the top. Get that menu theme. Come on, you know it's the best track out of them all. You know it's the best track of them all. Let's go ahead and head to our wheel here as well. Let's open up our wheel, because it's time to spin RB10. Oh my god! Museum 3 is going to be our next one. Museum 3. I don't even know how familiar I am with this track. I'm not sure. We have players who are able to switch their car at this point. Looks like V is probably switching off the Humma. Looks like Air2 is considering switching off the Toyeka. V does switch over to the Toyeka. What's Air2 thinking here? We've got Axelis asking, how often are tournaments broadcasted? Well, this tournament is going to be going on once a week, every Sunday at 17 UTC. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time if you live in the Western Hemisphere. That is when this tournament goes on. It has been a few months since we've had a Revolt tournament, but ideally we kind of keep them rolling. You know, like one tournament ends, then you got a week or two break, maybe a month or two, and then you head into the next one. That's usually how it goes with the Revolt competitive cycle. We do a lot of different styles, a lot of different formats. We always keep it fresh, but we've also got place for tradition as well. You know, with the classic endurance championships and things like that. The Revolt Endurance Championship was missing this summer, and it was sorely missed. But due to the IRL situations and just general situations of some of the organizers, we couldn't do that. We couldn't host that. So it has been a while since we've had a competitive event, but it makes it all the better once we're able to meet up and have it. We've got some of the best from, oh my god, and we've got the Panga too. And you know what? I was wrong. I absolutely remember this track. This is about to be chaotic AF. You already know whose perspective we're going to be watching from. Nope, not Power 8's Love Ya Buddy, but it is going to be the one and only. Hold on, let's find it. Where is he? The Panga, he's already moved down into 14th, 15th. He wasn't able to catch anybody off. Getting bullied around as these players are going to get caught up through the twists and turns. You got to be very prepared. V going for the wall bang. Not going to work out. Tricky little snake through here. Good recovery. Air 2 has passed up a couple. That jump is probably going to continue to be an issue for Air 2. I don't know how prepared he was. Doing a little bit of fan service with the Panga instead. I don't know how competitive it is. Let me make sure I don't have the wheel up on my screen still. I don't. Okay, let's head into it. Kilobaris versus Nick here. First, second, they got to dodge the oncoming traffic. And that's going to be a strong suit for Airtsu. Is not worrying about oncoming traffic. But when he's this far behind, the lap traffic isn't really going to be an issue anyways. Makakowski holding on to third. He's been doing so damn consistent through this event. Now, I do apologize that we haven't been able to show the live standings. Just kind of a technical problem that was unforeseen. For some reason, the program's not opening right now, but I can guarantee you that Makakowski and Nick as well, and obviously Kilobaris too, are doing great points-wise, and they are sitting here with the top three here for the time being. But we've got some challengers. There it is. The oncoming traffic going to continue to be an issue for some of these drivers. And look at Ertsu. Oh my goodness. We got a wild Ponga on the loose here. I don't know if he smacked. I don't know who got hit by the oncoming traffic. If that was Power8 or who. Power8 has been able to move up into 6th place. Let's move forward a bit. Kilobaris, Makakowski, Nick, and Topk versus Ahma. 4th, 5th. Let's tune into it. Ahma trying to overtake. Really tight on that turn. It looked delicious. Nick is running into the wall and he gives up 2 positions just like that. Banging Ahma against the wall. Not going to happen. Avoiding the lap traffic for the most part. The dinosaur hands. You got to avoid the dinosaur hands. I keep telling people this. The dinosaurs are on exhibit for a reason. They do not, the museum curators do not want you touching the hands of the dinosaur. Keep your hands away from the dinosaur hands, okay? A little bit of chill action here going on, but you can see we've got our ducks in a row, and surely they could come falling down here shortly. Oncoming traffic coming in shortly as we are about not quite halfway through this track. Around the turns they go, and here's the big group. Got a little bit of a bank. Gonna bank Kiki. Slows down Ahma a little bit. Kilobaris moves all the way down into 5th out of nowhere. What happened there? Power8 passed him up as well. And now we got Kilobaris trying to pass up some lap traffic here. Not lap traffic, but just normal traffic. Just normal traffic. Commuter traffic. Oh my goodness, who was that? Makakowski. And you know what? I think after we see the oncoming traffic here, we're going to go a little bit further downfield. Maybe Pokers can handle the upfield, because I want to see the chaos that's going on here. Look at all these cars grouped up here. Let's see the wall bang situation. Looking good. Everyone kind of chilling. Actually, hold on. Oh, it was so short-lived. I was going to say, hold on. We're going to watch Top, who's in 1st place and defending it so honorably. And he falls down to 6th before I can even curse him. You got to give me the chance to curse you before you wreck. And then you can blame it on me. Now you can only blame yourself. We got V versus Kiki battling for 8th place. V wrecks out, gives Kiki 8. We've got Anakin holding on to Santh versus Kotick. Skandar here in 11th with Zig C by his side as well. Flabster. And you know who we haven't seen in a bit is the old Ponga in the hands of Ertsu. And he's doing what he can, but I gotta say, I don't think that this is necessarily the most suitable Ponga track here. Just a little bit of craziness. We got Nick, who has been promoted to 1st place. He wasn't super on my radar this race. I mean, I've said his name a good number of times. I think I've said he's been floating around 4th, 5th area. But he does move into 1st. Kilobaris, great recovery from earlier on, and is going to be sitting in 2nd. But he's got Ahma right behind him. Ahma tried that super tight turn on somebody else earlier. It's going to work out perfectly, but then he bangs the wall. And Kilobaris and Power8 are both going to pass him up. No oncoming traffic this time, no problem. Oh my god, well, maybe a little Ponga action there. We got Powerade and Kilobars battling for second place still, as they are on lap 8 of 10. Nick is doing a great job, 40 meters ahead of the competition. He might just have it locked down as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, right? We've got Kilobars and Powerade still here at second and third. And actually, it's Kilobars who's going to make a mistake there. Kind of a strange place to make a mistake, too. Oh my god, insane bouncing from Powerade. I almost thought that was a mistake. That actually might have been a mistake. It just kind of helped him out there. Wait, I thought we had Maddie in the mix. Okay, we do have Maddie here in 6th place here. Doing pretty well for himself. Makakasi in 5th. Ahma versus Kilobars for 4th. And you know what? We are on the next to final lap, so I'm going to go ahead and check out midfield a little bit more here. As Top is wrestling here for 8th place, he gets knocked back to 10th. Anakin gets a promotion, trying to fight it out with Vendetta as well. He'll get moved up on there as well as Anakin moves into 8th place. Very close battle there. As we flip forward, though, hold on, because where's Kilobars? Oh my god, did Kilobars wreck there again? Kilobars is chilling in 4th place, 20 meters back. We've got Powerade versus Ahma here, still duking it out for 2nd place. In the meantime, Nick holding on to 35 meters ahead in 1st. Not bad at all, Ahma. Gotta keep it straight here. We got an evil Ponga blocking the way as well. He's been struggling with the jumps. He's gonna be able to recover on that one. Okay, not gonna be blocking his buddy. They are going to be able to finish up 1, 2, 3. Nick, Powerade, and Ahma. Interesting lineup for our podium this time. Kilobars and Makakasi 4th, 5th. Let's see if we can get any other crazy action here. Any other crazy fights. No, there's really nothing going on. Like, there was a lot of craziness backfield happening, but it pretty much all fizzled out. All right. Quite the race that one was. We'll wait for Air 2 to finish it off. I'm actually not sure how many tracks we have left. I think we have maybe just one. We did Toy World Aquatica, Casino RV, RV Temple, Museum 3. I think we got one more, maybe 2. We got chat popping off in the meantime. Shout out to my chat. Oh my god. Botanical Garden. Oh, I didn't show the wheel. Y'all didn't get to join in. I'm so sorry, folks. Y'all got to hear it though. Y'all got to hear the music brought you all that excitement. You didn't see what the wheel was going, but you heard the music, and that was hopefully enough. We do have Botanical Garden EX10. I'd say the wheel sound is a little bit too loud, like maybe 3 times too loud. Yeah, but that's part of the charm. That's part of the charm, Famous. Let it happen. Let it happen. That's part of the charm. We are going to have 10 laps of Botanical Garden EX here, as we do have time for players to switch their cars. Are we going to have Air 2 switching off the Pong? Is he going to be singing? Nick immediately calling in Famous for tips. The tip request. Oh, we got Bloberov with the gift sub to Axelis. Thank you so much. And I will say, for those of y'all who aren't aware, subscription, all the subscription money goes to the Cup prize pool. So every bit of money that I get from subscriptions while the quick draw tournament is happening, all of that money, which is about, I think it's $250 USD per sub, I get to keep half of it. Twitch takes half, I get to keep half, and I am, but specifically I, am putting all of that money back into the prize pool for the quick draw tournament. So when you subscribe to the channel, or you get the sub, or you prime sub, or any of that to the channel, you are directly contributing to the prize pool. So thank you so much, Bloberov. You enjoy that sub, Axelis. Got you some emotes. Gotta make some more emotes to come on the way too. I think we got some extra emote slots, etc. But y'all enjoy that. And we head into the next one. Botanical Garden EX. We got some sussy emotes. We got some very sussy emotes. Alright. Now I am seeing... Okay. Looks like we're good to go. Now, I don't know how familiar y'all are with Botanical Garden EX. I actually did not know that this track was still in Maine. I thought this was kind of a reviled track by some people. Gonna be obviously tons of chaos through that, but this is also a very tricky area. You can see some players are just absolutely sliding across the track, whereas the players that are out here towards the front are going to be able to, you see how tightly they're turning that? V and Kilobaris there, very tight turn there, sacrificing a little bit of speed in order to just be able to, and look, you got to line it up properly here. And you can see there are different approaches, but what I'm going to say is Toyeka is pretty forgiving, but for a lot of the cars, if you mess up, it's not going to be, if you take the turn in an odd way, you are going to wreck out. Now, we did pass by one of the trickiest parts of the track, which is that kind of tightrope area. You turn straight into kind of a tightrope that you got to get through. But for the most part, this is going to be a top speed track. This is a pretty chill track. It all boils down to how well players take this turn. As we saw Zixi losing about 4 positions there to just one turn. It can happen in an instant, and that is really where the passes are going to happen. Matty trying to like slingshot himself, and with airtime doesn't work out. Zixi getting turned around, unfortunately, but he has a great recovery. Tons of cars taking this jump all at the same time. Anakin bouncing around, but he does prevail here, moves into 7th place. There's a tightrope, and all the players. I was gonna say normally V would be able to grab a star right there if pickups were on. He'd say, I don't even care. He just grabbed the star. But unfortunately, with pickups off, he just loses in that situation. There is no silver lining really to look at there. Anakin not getting any silver lining there either with that jump, as the enemies kind of push him out. And now let's see this jump from Kilobaris' perspective. Slows it down and just boom, winds it down, just like that. ROG also with a similar perspective here, similar mindset, whipping it through this area. Very smart. And then look at this jump. How do you take it? ROG taking on the inside. Works out quite well for him. Air 2 gonna have to reset. Moves all the drivers up 1 position. I'm surprised that the drivers have been so cordial through this area, at least on the first couple of laps. Now we see it kind of die out, and it's like kind of a lot more chill through there. But usually players will get a little bit crazy through there. Let's go ahead and check out some of the other... ROG battling with Air 2 a touch too much. Goes into the water. And Kilobaris is just chilling. Actually, he's not that far ahead. He's 30 meters. Definitely recoverable for our drivers here. Let's go ahead and back up here through the positions a little bit. Kind of see what's going on here for our drivers as they approach lap number 5. We're going to have Air 2 and Ahma, best buds, battling it out in 4th, 5th. We got Kiki, Nick, Top, ROG, Makakowski, V, quite close to Skandar here. He's quite close to Kotick, Zixi, Anakin. This is a huge battle here for around 10th place. We'll kind of check out their perspectives here for this lap, especially through this drop-down area. Kotick wrecks, and Anakin's going to be able to pass him right up. Skandar as well, perhaps. A little bit wide on the turn. Brings it up. Look at that cut. Again, the Toyeka is a pretty forgiving car through this area, so you really can afford to just line up for speed and nothing else. Just, you know, oh man, into the water goes Zixi. Oh my goodness, the acrobatics going on. Powerade is trying to hunt down Kilobaris for first place in the meantime. He's got his work cut out for him here. Oh, the oncoming though! Did he wreck? Oh my god, Powerade close enough? Oh, Powerade is gonna wreck on the drop down turn. Ahma, try to look at this group. Oh my god, this is gonna be a tightrope from hell. 4 of them in a line as they take this jump turn. Okay, they do get in a single file line here before the tightrope. They do all get in their positions. Nobody trying to crash out the other players. Kiki chilling back here in 6th. Hoping for some oncoming, hoping for something here. Are these players kind of stranded in the back line as we are running out of laps here? We don't have too many laps left. Poor Powerade. Again, just tipping the side as he jumps. He's going to fall out of this race majorly, at least his battle for second. Maddie holding onto the inside. That didn't feel like a very clean turn from any party involved to me except maybe Air 2. Maddie overtakes on the inside. Ahma, not going to be able to do it. Air 2, not too clean through that area. And they are right back in to the heat of the battle. They start out on lap 8. Ahma angling on the outside. Potential lap traffic coming up shortly. Or at least not lap traffic, but a crossroad coming up. We'll see if it catches anybody. Nice recovery from Ahma, but he is going to fall back a bit. There's nobody running into lap traffic. Crossroads traffic. Maddie! Just like that? But is Air 2 going to be... No. Gonna try on the inside. Whoa! Oh my god! All over the place. Even Kiki's trying to get in the mix now. Kiki! Oh my god! Maddie and Airtsu just slugging. And it is gonna be Maddie who gets the short end of the stick. Airtsu falls down, but he's able to jump right through. And he holds on to second, but Ahma and Kiki both get brought closer to him. Now on lap 9 out of 10, I know we haven't had much coverage of the rest of the field past second to fourth, but I mean, how can you afford to look away? Big turn, big turn. Airtsu's gonna hold tight on the inside. Don't have to pause this, or don't have to slow down as much for that turn. Nice setup by Kiki, but he does bump into the wall a bit, I think. Oh, way inside for Kiki. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Airtsu opens up, and there's Ahma ready for the overtake right there. Big turn. They're going to be custodious to each other. And we start the final lap. Let's do a quick peek at the rest of our drivers. Oh my god, Maddie and Powerade are right there, ready to scoop up a player who wrecks. We unfortunately have Nick pretty far back. Kilobaris is just blazing at 50 meters ahead in first. We got to stay locked into this battle for second place. Ahma, Airtsu, Kiki, Maddie, and Powerade. Powerade has fallen back quite a bit. Lap traffic not going to happen there on lap 10 of 10. Can Ahma hold on to this coveted second place position? Ooh, he's doing his best, and he does. I think he's weathered the storm here, folks. I think with that last turn, I think he's done it. Looks like he's got it. Second place, Ahma. Third place, Airtsu. Fourth place, Kiki. And honestly, good work by Kiki to manage to get the fourth place lock in there, because he was struggling earlier on in this race. I think he was battling with Makakowski, who finished up around 7th there. In the end, we got the drivers finishing up. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Kotick with the Nick pass up there as Nick takes a dip. Oh my god, Nick gonna be grabbing 14th place. And that is going to be that. I think that is... Oh yeah, you know what? I noticed Famous do this at the start of at the beginning of the session, where he looked at the best lap time during the qualifiers. And I think that was really smart. I need to be looking at that best lap a little bit more. I think that's something really smart to look at, but I just get caught up in the moment here. Now, what else do we have? Do we have another one? How many tracks do we have prepared here today? I don't care. I'll keep going. I love it. Get our wheel going. RIP headphone users. Enjoy. Oh my god. Toy soldiers with 16 people in the lobby. Hello. Hello. Toy soldiers. Get to steppin'. Get to steppin', folks. Get to steppin'. Oh my god. When you hear the bugle, you know it's time. Oh my god. This track is a nightmare. The Top saying 10 tracks. Thank you very much, Top. Thank you very much. Wow, this is going to be, I don't want to say a disaster, but I mean, this is just, for those of y'all who aren't familiar with toy soldiers, the reason why I'm freaking out is this area has a lot of very tight turns. There's going to be a lot of banging. There's also the thing that most players are freaking out about right now is the fact that there's a very long oncoming traffic stretch where players who are maybe like 20 seconds behind or 10 seconds are going to be going head on through a pretty narrow spot on the track with the players who are out there in the front. So this is almost certainly we're going to see numerous players completely screwed over by not being able to dodge the oncoming traffic. It feels a little bit like a burnout game, but another part of the track for me is the jump. Who is coming up? We got Famous saying this is bound to be messy. Indeed. We got Kilobars starting. Let's do it. Let's get the Kilobars cam here as he starts out in last place here, going for a very wide turn, getting spun around, but he still lands the jump. Are you kidding me? He's still out here in 14th place, but he doesn't get screwed over on the jump. And this is going to allow him to just drive by it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I'm telling you, look, all those drivers right away with those tight corners, with the tight rope as well. He's already cut the competition in half as he moves up into 8th place. Now, there's not going to be any oncoming traffic in this lap, but we are going to see the oncoming lap traffic continue to grow here and continue to be an issue. That area, oh my god, everybody bites the dust through that area. It completely flips the competition on its head as our new first, second, third is Ahma, Nick, Makakowski. We got Powerade trying to get in there. We got Kiki. Powerade gets spun around, runs into the wall. He runs over Makakowski. Airtsu gets flipped. Kiki wrecks. Nick wrecks. Everybody is wrecking. I gotta say, it's not just the oncoming traffic, y'all. It's some messy driving, but it's also a messy track as well. You got to drop down through here. This is a very scary part of the track right here. Very scary. But when you're alone like Ahma and you got the perfect line like he does, he's going to be able to set himself up for success. And he is just hauling ass through this track, 30 meters ahead of Powerade, absolutely trailblazing right now. Going to slow down just a bit so he lines himself up for the outside, doesn't want to dip down there. There is usually a star there, which is great to pick up, but this is pickups off, so obviously he's going to be avoiding that. But now we've got oncoming traffic. He immediately goes to the left. The other players immediately go to their left. It's a pretty smart setup. Powerade avoids the lap traffic. Makakowski avoids it. Players, for the most part, are completely avoiding the lap traffic. Very nice etiquette, but etiquette could get thrown out the window in a moment's notice. Let's go ahead and see the jump through here. Nick gets absolutely destroyed through it, gets flipped around as he resets his car even. Rog giving him a drive-by. Player getting caught up in the tire as well on the side of the track. Kilobaris is in 10th. He has not been able to make further progress. He was there in 8th. Well, now he moves into 9th as he sends the player packing here. The drop down. Going to be able to avoid it. More oncoming, surely. Anakin running into Airtsu there, I think, but nothing too major. Wow, this track has been nothing short of absolute chaos. Kilobaris can't manage to stay through, and he's still going to be chilling in 7th place. Let's tune into some of our other drivers here. We got Ahma still holding on to the 20-meter lead as he is going to be going into the oncoming traffic area, but he's got such a lead that he's probably not going to have that. Well, actually, no. Oh my God! He gets run right into. Beautiful little caster curse. You're very welcome for that, Ahma. And more importantly, you're welcome for that power rate, as it does close the gap between him and Ahma Rex on his own accord. I believe that time power rate nabs up first place, but he hasn't broken away from Ahma. That's for sure. We got oncoming right here as well as players are jumping out through there. Yeah, gonna smack Ahma a little bit more. Gonna screw him over just a little bit more. They take the outside, go for the jump. In fact, it looks like they could even be oncoming at this area eventually as well on, you know, the approaching side and not just on the exiting side. Okay, no one getting hit too hard, but as we have Makakasi dropping down in third, he's gonna be fine. Kilbaris is gonna be fine. He's moved into fourth place. Uh-oh, cue the Jaws music here as Kilbaris continues to smell blood in the water. We got Nick and V, 6th and 7th. Nice movement there, slowing it down. Maddie trying to hold on, but he's not going to be able to. He gets passed up by both. Oh my, and look at this bloodbath going on further downfield. Players are just ramming into each other, not giving a hoot about what happens. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, did anybody get, I'm sure there's some people who got absolutely decimated by lap traffic there. Ahma, oh, I thought Ahma took back first. No, he's still sitting in second, and Powerade is here almost 30 meters in the lead, about to lap a driver. Kotick is about to get lapped here. My God, what do we watch now? Who do we tune into at this point? There's it's chilled out a bit, right? It's chilled out a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's tune into some of our lap traffic mayhem here. Kilbaris squeezes by. Makakasi's here in fourth. Got passed up by Kilbaris. Flabster almost wrecks Makakasi. Not going to happen. Nick got through. Players getting through for the most part. Kiki moves into 9th. Flabster here in 13th. Passed up Zig. Top in 15th. Unfortunate spot for him. Powerade is chilling. Big chilling. He is driving incredibly well. And with only one lap left, he is looking like a shoe-in here for first. Same for Ahma in second. But Ahma's got the pressure of Kilbaris here. One small mistake, maybe through this area, maybe oncoming traffic, and Kilbaris can be right up in your grill here on lap 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead and check out the rest. I mean, really, not much going on besides V and Maddie. Let's see him go through this area. Very complex area. Kiki fails out on the jump, moves back into 9th where he was originally situated when we last checked in on him. And you know, we got to tune back into the front here. Powerade holds on. Any lap traffic. Let's see any lap traffic shenanigans. Not quite, but that should be enough for Maddie to overtake V. Powerade finishes up. Ahma is in second. Maddie wall rides along the right side. That's pretty dangerous there. But he throws caution to the wind and forces the other drivers to get out of his way. Last jump for him. It's beautiful. Immaculate. He locks it in. 6th, 7th for V. 8th for Ertsu. Kiki gets power. Skindor can't get through. Oh, I thought that was going to be a nice little overtake. ROG. Kiki says, track for people who eat crayons. Well, I was going to make a joke about the theme of this track, but you know what? I'll let sleeping dogs lie here. As they finish up, Kotick in 16th place. Flabster not able to really make anything happen. But we had Maddie. Making getting some traction there at the end. Able to pass up over V. All right, let's head into the next one here. All right, RIP headphone users, including myself. Oh! We almost got skating toys, but honestly, pretty much just as good in my opinion is going to be Spa Vault 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. This Spa Vault's one of the most technical, complex tracks in the Revolt lineup. There are no crossroads, but there's definitely bound to be a bunch of messiness. The racers are not having it. They are not happy about this at all. They cannot believe it. We've got Famous keeping track of the race count. Thank you very much. This is race 7 out of 10. The bridges will spin you out. We got Uriak saying unfortunate. Vibes are saying honk, please fix your wheel, bro. There's don't insult my wheel, big dog. Don't you dare insult my wheel, big dog. How dare you? My wheel brings all sorts of enjoyment, okay? Trust me. We've got V rocking the Ahma. Everybody else on the Toyeka. Oh, we got some disagreement between which spa vault's the better spa vault. I like it. I like it. Feel free to weigh in the chat if you so desire. Y'all will notice that I've got all the custom skins for all the cars. I don't know if anyone wants to like give it up for me, if anyone wants to give me a standing ovation, if you want to stand up in your chair at your desk and start clapping for me for having all the skins ready to go, you can do so. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to do that. Maddie with expert pace. And Nick just hopping in from out of nowhere. Kodak having to reset. Maddie, Ertsu, Kiki is going to be the top 3 after a couple laps. But look at Anakin here. Got to have the lineup here. He does slow down for it. I like it. I like his stability, but Kilobaris is on his tail. Just let him buy you. Just do it, Anakin. Just let him buy you. He's the Sith. He's the Sith Lord. Let him buy you, man. Oh my God, Anakin's holding on to it. He's going to fight the battle for the, I don't know. Hold on. He's holding. He's keeping the Sith at bay for now. They both wrecked though. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's going on. What's going on here? We got positions are just trading back and forth. Power 8 versus Makikoski. We got Ertsu out in first. There's Anakin. There he is. He's got his lightsaber out, bro. It's pickups off, big dog. Put that lightsaber away. Oh no, he put it away. Oh, he's holding on. He's holding on. Oh my God, Makikoski. He's gonna hold the lead against Makikoski. Skandar, little sandwich action here, but Makikoski passes him up. Anakin eventually does wreck out, and can you blame him? I mean, it's Spa Vault 1. It's a tricky one here. Interesting approach here from Skandar and Maddie. I can't say I've really seen that be brought into play, to be honest with you, but I mean, it works. It seems to work for them. Leading is going to be Ertsu. I was wondering, he was going full speed at that. I think he could have afforded to slow down and lost a meter or two. Instead, he's going to lose, 10 or 20 meters as Makikoski is going to close the gap quite quickly, bring this battle down to 10 meters away. We got Kiki in the house as well, trying to do what he can. It's just weird jumping out through there. I view it as kind of weird. I thought you were supposed to go in the middle area, but hey, these drivers are definitely making it work. Top 3 still. Just one of those situations where it's hard to give everybody coverage when the top 3 are making it this spicy. Kiki goes. It's raining outside, Kiki. Now is not the time for the sun tanning benches. Okay. I mean, jeez. Wait for the rain to stop at least. We're in the middle of a race here. Makikoski overtakes into first. I don't know what happened there with Ertsu, but Makikoski does do the overtake. Kilobaris moves into third, no problem. And he's gonna go on the, you see? And I just don't feel like, is that really the right way? When you're jumping up in the air like that, it just feels like such a time loss. But if I'm gonna, like, if you're gonna trust anyone, me versus Kilabaris, I would highly recommend you to trust Kilabaris over me. I would highly recommend that. So they're gonna continue on. Air2 wrecking out again in that area is such a heartbreaker for him. It was looking like it could be a first place finish, but he is still holding on to podium. That being said though, look at how close Maddie is on the inside, trying to take it, not gonna work. Drop down turn. Chillin'. Chicane. Jump. Where are we going? Oh. Oh. Concussion is where we're headed. We're headed to concussion land. If you're Maddie's your set. Oh, the colors changed. I think we had a player DC, unfortunately. Maddie trying to beat out Ahma on the turn, and they will be able to succeed into 4th place. Oh, they both spin around. But Ahma definitely taking the short end of the stick there. Powerade and Kiki both overtaking. I'm going to see this drop down turn. I'm going to see the start of the lap. And then, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to look away in this because there's so many places for the drivers to wreck. I mean, this is like a minefield. And the pickups are off. It's a pickup off minefield. Powerade chooses to go through there. Kiki is going to be going through this side. I thought that was the better side. Maddie with the Sidewinder there. Big turn. I guess we got to see the jump at this point. Oh my god. Dirty through that area. Air2 wrecks. Powerade wrecks. Ahma overtakes Powerade into 6th place. Maddie overtakes Air2 into 4th place. And you know what? Kilabaris, Makikoski, Kiki. Ooh, the wreck through the drop down area. Maddie scoops it up. Oh my god. How does Kiki manage to take it back like that? Air2 finding it as well, going the same route as Maddie. They're going to try to cut off Kiki. Not going to happen. The turn, can they cut him off here? Not going to happen. As we flip back a little bit, finally, we got Anakin holding strong tonight. 100 meters between him and Skandar. V battling with Skandar. Zixi battling with Flapster as well. We'll go ahead and watch this for a bit as they dip through the chicane area. Flapster in some of the dirty laundry. Come on, man. You don't want to be airing your dirty laundry live on air. He does wreck a little bit there, but he should be able to reasonably recover here against Zig C. We've got a lot of wrecks surely to happen before we get to the end of the race here. Let's go ahead and see one such possible area. Good recovery. Good recovery. And Zig C wrecks. Flapster overtakes into 12th. And Zixi takes it right back. Okay. Oh, look at Flapster there. Strong overtake through that area. But look at ROG now. Oh my god. These players are battling for their lives. Flapster back into the dirty laundry. What'd I tell you about the dirty laundry, my man? Kilabaris, 1st place. As he starts the final lap, Makikoski tearing through as well. Kiki, 30 meters in 3rd. Maddie in 4th. Ahma is... Okay, this is their closest battle here. Ahma and Powerade. They take different approaches. Air2 as well in the mix for certainly. Big jump. Not giving a heck. Oh, Maddie. A little too close for comfort here with the Ahma and Powerade package. Gotta nail the drop down here if you're Maddie. Clean. Looking clean. They're gonna... Oh, interesting. Interesting final route. I thought you just went straight, but no, that makes more sense. Nick's gonna finish it up. Air2, Anakin. Hold on, we still got intense battle here. Zixi versus Flapster here. As Zixi does wreck, opens up the gate for Flapster to steal 12. Rog is close by as well. Rog is not giving up on this battle. He goes straight forward into the wall. Oh my god, knocking Rog around as well. What's going on here? Wait, what happened to Zixie? Zixie is going to be able to finish up in 12, just barely. Oh my god, Rog almost steals 13th place from Flapser as Rog takes the right side and Flapser goes forward. Nice attempt. Top going to finish out in 15th, and we did have a DC as well. Oh my goodness. We have Poker saying Spa Vault 1 is the only Spa Vault, and Yurak says, check again, Pokers. I checked for the entire race. Only Spa Vault 1 exists. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Spinning the wheel. RIP headphone users. A classic Ghost Town 1 with 20 laps. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious here. We got V immediately saying Panga time. Ooh. For all of you old school drivers out there who may only be familiar with the stock tracks, this is going to be the one for y'all as we do take it way back. Ghost Town 1. You'll definitely remember this one. One of the most iconic tracks, in my opinion, of the Revolt original release. Gets quite a bit crazier with oil, and even much crazier if you go to the reverse version. But this is going to be just the normal, straightforward version. I do believe here, no reverse here. Just going to be getting straight into it. Big bump straight away to kick us off. Nice turn through the gallows as Kilobar snags 2 positions. Ahma hits the tumbleweed, but he'll be just fine. Big bump here. Oh, wow. How did he have that? He just jumps over his head, monster truck style, and immediately takes it. Moves into first. Ahma going to be trying to fight through it. Skandar in third. Rog, Maddie, fourth, fifth. Nice lineup on the jump. Beautifully done. Look at ROG with the double overtake. Just like that. Pushes Skandar, saying, get out my way. And he does move into third. He's got it locked down for the time being. Skandar is still a strong 4. Oh, the wreck from Rog. Gonna drop him down 2 positions. Now he's fighting for his life against Powerade. Skandar and Ertzu here. Third, fourth. Big battle here, deeper in. Oh my god, look at all the cars coming up. It does seem to be pretty well contained, though. We had the jump from, or the wreck from Rog. Let's see what else we got. We got Top moving into 8th. Rog has moved down to 9th. Kiki still in the mix out in 10th. Flabster and Anakin battling for 13th. Nick chilling out in 14th, and Zeke C in 15th. Kilobars, Ahma continuing to duke it out for first, second. 20 laps here. So really, we're only like 1/4 of the way through. If you're used to the 10 laps, it might feel like this race is already almost over, but not to worry. Still got about 15 laps. Skandar holds strong to 3rd place. Let's watch this battle between him and Powerade. We got Ertzu in the house as well, trying to cause a ruckus. pretty straight. I mean, there's not, it doesn't feel like there's a ton of places for clean overtakes. A lot of narrow areas through the turns and such. Makes it a little bit difficult to find. I say that, and look at Erzu gunning straight for the overtake. Powerade moves into Polish reverse mode. And Erzu has to get turned around as well. Powerade manages to hold on to 6. Nothing too crazy. Top here in 4th. Battling with Skandar. Skandar with the wreck, and he moves down to 4th. I don't know what it is about the Polish players, but they're very adept at driving in reverse. Oh my god, Kielbaris wrecks as he's losing against Ahma, and Ahma is 50 meters in first. We're definitely going to have to tune back into that, see if Ahma's able to hold on to all 50 meters of that lead. Makakowski does smack Top out of the way. He's like, get out of my way. Skandar takes back 3rd place. Will he be able to hold on to it this time around? It's certainly not looking that way as Makakowski is approaching quite closely. And there he is around the corner with the aggression. Skandar gives him the honks, reasonably so. Top and V, 5th, 6th. We got Kiki moving up 3 positions into 7th. Whoa, where was the wreck there? Skandar. Poor Skandar. Wrecking the gallows. He is going to get hanged all the way down to 9th place. V in 4th. Top in 5th. Oh, rough situation for Top. Oh my god, you look away for just a second, and Kielbaris overtakes Ahma. I was planning on getting back to this race, but it happened sooner than I could have expected. They start lap 13. Ahma approaches. Inside. Nice setup. Nice setup. Kielbaris seems to get so much speed through that area. But Ahma holds it 1 meter away. Big turn. Ahma not really going for any bumps, not really trying to push Keela out of the way. Just trying to get a fair, clean overtake. Oh, the bumps from Keela. That's going to be enough for Ahma to get the overtake. Oh, defends against that jump as well. Nice little advantage for Ahma. But we are approaching lap traffic. And you know what that means. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Neither one of our drivers spitting out there. Look at how he just blasts out of that through that area. We got V in 3rd. Chilling in 3rd with quite a great margin too. Makakowski, Powerade, very far away. We do have the lap traffic. Zigc. Is he going to get out of the way for our 2 front drivers? Yes, he is. Shout out to Zigc. Thank you very much. Ahma and Kielbaris here. Lap 17 is what they're starting on. All right. Blasting through. No mistakes. But actually, that might have been a minor one, as we do have Kielbaris only about a meter away at this point. The big turn. Looking a little bit shaky from Ahma. Sorry about that, but he is able to recover. Big bump. Oh my god. And that is the most horrific repo you could ever imagine. He gets repoed into hell is the only place I can describe that repo as. And he just has to pull himself out of it. He even wrecks a little bit more, pulling himself down to 5th place there. Ahma with a decent lead against V, but he had a 50-meter lead over Kielbaris. He managed to lose that. So anything could happen. Kiki versus Top here for 6th place. Skandar chilling in 8th. Erzu moving down to 9th. Maddie and Flaps are there for 10th, 11th. And Nick for 11th or for 12th, 13th. Nice pass by Nick. And we'll watch Ahma's perspective. Is he going to be able to finish it up, or will V find a way? that is going to be that. Ahma with the clean finish, first place. V snagging second, very good performance by him. Powerade in third, beating out Makakowski. Kilabaris in fifth. Top finishes out in sixth, just barely in front of Kiki. Crazy jumps there. Nick beating out Flapser. And that's going to be that, as Top does throw out the nice one, Kiki. They were locked into a 1v1 there for pretty much the whole race. Kiki barely gets the win on that one. All right. Oh, we got Maddie weighing in. Spotvolt 2 reverse is the best. Yeah, that Kilabaris repo was rough, to say the least. That was rough. Rough. Time to spin the wheel, folks. You know what time it is. Headphone users, run for the hills. Unless you're crazy like me and you just love it. Dun 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 dun. Ooh! Oh my! You don't see this one too often. HMS Invincible for 10 laps. Interesting. I mean, this is not... this is not really what you... Like, for example, when we do our endurance championship, when we do our different races... competitive races, HMS Invincible is not really a track that comes up all that much. V says Airtsu time, and I think the reason why he says that is I'm pretty sure Cougar can actually be pretty competitive here. This should be a very much a top speed oriented track. We've immediately got 3 drivers switching around the car. V is immediately going to go for the Cougar. That prompts Ahma to perhaps consider switching his car as Airtsu switches to the Cougar. Power and Ahma switch to the Cougar. Anyone else switch to the Cougar down here? Yes, Zixi, Skandar, both switch to the Cougar. We've got 2, 4, 6 drivers on the Cougar here for HMS Invincible. Blowbrob immediately says, in caps, respin. Ah, man, I didn't know this track was that hated. I mean, I'm not too surprised, but hey, I definitely have some funny memories on this track, mostly consisting of me using pickups to mess people up, but also, I mean, hey, I definitely have some memories on this track. Let's see how it goes. HMS Invincible Redux. Basically going to be outside on an airfield around a bunch of airplanes. It's a pretty straightforward track. I would say the most complex area is once we drop down. We kind of have a drop down area. We go into sort of like an indoor area. And then that is kind of like the trickiest area in my opinion. All right, it does look like we're ready to head into it here. Now, I don't quite remember if this is race 9 or race 10. I think we might have one more after this. Counting is hard, but we do get into it here. And look at our Cougars. Look at our Cougars here. Oh my goodness. And they are going to be in the back, most of them. Because, you know, Toyota is going to have the faster acceleration. It's going to be set up for the early area better. But we have Airtsu. Oh! The Airtsu Cougar flip. And the thing is, if you wreck on the Cougar, it's way, way worse than if you wrecked on the Toyota, because you're trading in a lot of acceleration for that slight top speed advantage from the Cougar. So we got V is actually our top Cougar right now, which is a hilarious phrase to be saying. I'm definitely going to continue to use the phrase top Cougar as we progress through. But right now it is, I think, 6, 7 Toyotas. And then we got our top Cougar in 8th place in the hands of V. Kilabaris flies off the side. And so they will move up a couple positions. Skandar. Kilabaris getting wedged between 2 Cougars here. Kilabaris managed to pass it up. Now Maddie's turn to be wedged between 2 Cougars. And they start lap 3. Ertzu. I expected this man to be our top cougar of the evening. He's out here in 11th place. He's got some work to do. Ziggsy trying to make it work as well. Powerade with the Mincy cougar. Interesting. And Rog, unfortunately, they're in 15th. Let's go ahead and move forward, though, as we got Top leading our race with the Toyeka here on HMS Invincible. Let me go ahead and check my stream. We're looking good. Top versus Kiki. We got Makakowski in the mix. Flaps are a little ways back there in 4th place. Some wallbang action. All right. Let's go ahead and check a little bit further back. Who's our top cougar? V. 7th place. This is the area for the cougar. That top speed area. Look, he just passes up 2 just like that. Top wrecks out in a horrific way, and he moves down to 4th place. I don't know what happened there. Must have just been going a little bit too tight in the turn or something like that. Oh, he's going to have kind of a compound accident there. And then a 3rd accident. Oh, no. But actually, great recovery from that one. V in 5th place with the cougar. This is a top speed area right through here. This is time to shine with that cougar. You know, got to take this turn, but then boom, right into the top speed action. Let's see. Can he overtake Anakin? Can he overtake Keelbars? Anakin, yes. Bear gives him a nice little shove to do it, but he does move into 4th. Anakin defending 4th, 5th. Not bad for Anakin at all. We got Flapser here defending against Keelbars for 2nd as well. Give it up for Flapser. Give it up for Anakin. Doing quite well for themselves here. But, folks, we've got a couple more laps left to go. We're only here on about to be lap 7 out of 10. So look at the blocking from Anakin. Not letting V get by him with that cougar. And in fact, using the cougar's speed advantage to his advantage. Oh, V slides right by him. But Anakin holds tight. Now Anakin's past him. Maddie's past him. No, V is going to be able to block. Top and Nick close by. The jump. The turn. Look at V. Look at V. Chasing down Anakin for 3rd. Gets it. But Anakin's on the turn. No problem. And that's just, you know, now Anakin's got the advantage with the Toyeka through here. Kind of. Kind of. V's doing well for himself for sure through this area. Kiki chilling out in 1st, Kilobar is 2nd, Anakin 3rd. Again, V approaches. Not able to find it. Lap 9 and 10. Let's go ahead and check out a little bit further backfield. Top has moved into 5th. Very well done by him. Great recovery after a rough set of earlier laps. He was originally leading the race. But he has managed to recover here into 5th place. Not bad at all. Oh! Right into the wreck, and he moves down into 9th. Ertzu and Ahma, the Cougar crew, in 10th, 11th. The Cougars are not performing as they look at this. Cougar. 10th to 15th. No, 10th to 14th are all Cougars. Oh, V spins out. He loses 2 positions to Kilobaris and Nick. Going to be tough to get those positions back as he does get knocked back quite a bit. Kiki and Anakin dueling it. Anakin's got to be super pleased with 2nd place. I'm sure he is not really fighting for 1st as much as he is just defending 2nd. and he's got to be proud of this second place. I mean, this is a stacked lobby, pickups off, with you know, Cougar being a competitive car choice, he's gonna get second place. Nick, Caleb, oh my God, look at the finishing there. Oh my God, kind of dropped the ball on seeing the rest of the finishers there. Everyone finishing right in a row. Let's go ahead and see. Kiki, Anakin, Nick is going to be our top three. Nice race by Nick. Kilobars kept out of the podium there. Going to be finishing up in fourth. V was our top Cougar of HMS Invincible there with the fifth place finish. Makakowski in sixth. Matty07 in seventh. Nice. Flapser in eighth place. He says, my best so far. Feeling good. Flapser. Good work by Flapser, locking in eighth place. I felt like he deserved an even better position at a couple areas, but those are the breaks, so he does make it work here. All right. Blowbra, much love to ya. And we got Frost in the house as well, saying RIP Keela, much love to Frost. Now, headphone users, watch out as we spin the wheel. Let's get into it. Party time. Oh, we were so close to the Route 77. We were so close to Route 77. We were way too close to Route 77 there. That was way too close to the Route 77. The white dirt and the roof one as well. Yeah. Skandar says, I have allergy to cold. What are we supposed to do in this situation? If a player has allergy to cold, do we respin? He says, for real, IRL has an allergy to cold. Come to Brazil. That's my advice, Skandar. Come to Brazil. Kiki's going to be lowering his brightness for this one. Nick says, time to commit seppuku. Once again. Alright, let's see if Maddie can do it. And I think this should be our final track here, as Famous does ask last one. I think this is it. All our drivers switching off the Cougar for obvious reasons. Everybody's going to be on the Toyota here to finish us off. SBX Alpine. Now, ideally, I would next week or you know, in the future, I'm going to be able to give you all the live standings updates between rounds. This race, I unfortunately couldn't do that. So hopefully, hopefully Ahma maybe will be able to get the final standings after this race. But anyways, we got Rog starting out in first. Our Cuban driver, definitely not used to the snowy conditions here in SBX Alpine. We'll see what he can do. We'll see if he can make it work. He certainly is so far. Kiki. Look at that. Oh my God. And so yeah, I was wondering what, oh my God, yeah, this area, that area is going to be one of the biggest killers, but this can be too. Actually, no one eating that, and that can be as well. This can be as well. Hitting those blue things is, I think lap one, everyone was very in tune with that. Very in tune with the fact that they needed to dodge the little blue flaps on the side of the track. But as we go on in laps, players may forget, or they may try to take it a little bit too tight, and they are going to pay the price. For that, there's Air 2 getting caught up in one. Oh, some more players colliding with it on the sides of the track. We do go to the blue colored ones. We had the orange earlier. This area is a killer as well. The kind of a triple small jump. Very easy to get flipped over or flipped around or poorly set up for the next jump. Lots of stuff that can go wrong there. I think this is a testament to the level of drivers that we've got here today. I mean, these drivers are on point through here. Normally, in a normal revolt race, even with pickups off, you would be seeing way more wrecks through these areas, as players just don't have the chops Skandar does get tossed around, really unfortunately. Makakasi kind of sets that one off. The jumps come out. Anakin gets some serious airtime. You kind of want to be keeping airtime to a minimum, but at the same time, as long as you're landing, that's fine. Getting through here, getting a little bit close to those blue flaps, but everyone is giving them a wide berth for the time being. I'm going to check in on my stream, make sure everything's good, and we are good. Continuing on. Zig C. I want to give a spotlight to Zig C and Anakin. They're both doing very well for themselves here in this track so far. We got Top as well, doing great for himself, but leading the race is going to be Kiki, followed by Nick. Whoa, Kiki almost wrecking, and Nick almost wrecking as well, losing some serious pace. Ahma passes up. I think we had the wreck at a Top, must have been, as he does fall down into 8th place, was defending 3rd. Anakin moves back a little bit as well, but they both jointly pass up Ziggsy. And all 3 of the players that I mentioned fell back right there, and I didn't even see it because I was watching forward. But all 3, I said their names, and each one of them just fell down from their perches there. As we do move into lap 5, we're about halfway through lap 5 out of 10 before our race concludes. This is your last chance to start making big money moves in the quick draw round 1, and I mean that quite literally. Big money moves. There is a prize tournament for this cup. We've already had multiple subscriptions to the to the Revolt United channel. If you want to support these drivers and you want to add to the prize pool for this tournament, you can do so by subscribing to the channel. Prime sub, gifted sub, or this sub, that sub. Makakasi gonna go ahead and be wrecking out there. As I do my little spiel, you will directly be contributing to the prize pool. 100% of the funds I get goes straight back into the prize pool. But let's hop into these final few laps, as Nick does have an unfortunate time. I told y'all, when no one wrecked through there on lap 1, I was like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, what is happening right now? Everybody nailed it, but we have those individual players wrecking it out when it matters the most. Kiki, Ahma, Ertzu. Can you be surprised to have the Finnish drivers doing so well on SPX Alpine? You really can't be too surprised. They're tearing it up right now. We've got Nick, we've got Kilobaris as well, just doing what they can out in 4th, 5th. Let's go ahead and check a little bit backfield, but hold on, we're going to go ahead and see the triple jump area first before we do that. Let's see if we have any tumbles. So look at that. Look at that. Kiki is getting seriously harassed and harangued by Ahma through the turn. Looking good. Oh, Kiki falls down into 3rd. Ahma. We got Flapser in 6th place. Not bad at all. There's Anakin and Skandar in 7th, 8th as Anakin just blasts right by him. Maddie and Top for 9th, 10th. Makakowski Power 8 for 11th, 12th. Struggling to get a foothold on this track. Ahma, Kiki, Ertsu slides right on by back into 2nd place as they go through the jump sequence that I warned y'all all about. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. And looking good from all the drivers. Jumping up and around, still giving a wide berth to these flaps. They don't want to get anywhere close to those flaps. We got Nick in 4th. We got Kilobaris in 5th. Flaps are 25 meters back in 6th. Let's see what we can do here. 2 laps left for these drivers. Lap 9, lap 10, and they're done. We'll stay. Oh my God! Nice little overtake. Kiki willing to get a little bit closer to the inside on the track, benefiting him quite greatly. Obviously, there is peril there. There is danger there, but you can see the payoff is going to be a full position earned for him against Ertsu. Still trying to hunt down Ahma as we got 1 lap left here, baby. Let's go ahead and see it. Starting it off here with the straightaway into a jump. The drop down. Into the tight turns. Jump turn. Jump turn. Drop turn. But you see how they line that up so they get no airtime? So they just get maximum speed. Those are little details that help so much. Air 2 going up wide on the right side and almost wrecks out entirely. That could have almost given Nick a position there. Kiki and Ahma duking it out there at the end. It is going to be Ahma finishing out in 1st place. Kiki with a very narrow 2nd. Air 2 does manage to find 3rd. For the rest, oh my God, Parried on the inside. He's going to be able to find 7th place. Holy crap, what a finish that was. And that is going to be that. GG's to all. GGWP to all of our racers here. Wow. That is going to be the first battle in the quick draw tournament. It was a pleasure to be able to cast this for y'all. It was an absolute pleasure. We had Ahma hosting the event. We had Ertzu hosting the lobby. We had pokers with the picture-in-picture. We had y'all tuned in through and through in the chat, having an amazing time. It was amazing to see all those familiar faces back in the chat, hanging out, enjoying the races as much as I was. We got cinema, we got nice race, we got absolute revolt moment. Yeah, pleasure to be able to cast this for y'all. We are going to be back next week. Now, unfortunately, I am going to be at a wedding next week on Sunday, so I'm not going to be able to be there. Someone else is going to have to provide the stream and such for y'all on Sunday of next week, but then I will be back for the rest of the coverage. We should have another, I believe, 4 weeks of action after that, so you better believe I'm going to be there every Sunday afternoon, ready to bring y'all coverage of the quick draw tournament. Now, one quick reminder, of course, you know, only put forward what you can. Never feel pressured to give any money ever to the channel. But I will remind y'all, not just a portion, all of the sub money that is earned during the quick draw tournament, every single sub, gift sub, or prime sub, 100% of what I get goes straight back into the prize pool. So that is an option for y'all if you want to contribute to the prize pool. And in fact, I'm sure if you wanted to do a direct donation, I'm sure that would be fine with Ahma as well. You'd have to contact him about it, but I'm sure that would be completely fine as well. It's up to y'all. Do whatever you like to do. You don't ever feel like pressured to subscribe, but if you do want to monetarily support the prize pool of these racers, that's how you can do it. Famous saying, I'll take my first place cut from the audience. Thank you. Yes, indeed. We're going to be shipping that over to you. I still got your PayPal. Don't worry about it. But that's going to conclude week 1. It's been a pleasure to have y'all alongside for this tournament. Kind of a fresh format. I loved it. I love being in charge of the wheel for sure. Next week, I should be showing this. I should be just showing this this graphic to y'all, but I don't have it prepared. But next week is not going to be stock pros. Before y'all start heading out, I do have to let y'all know, next week is going to be stock rookies. So if y'all are into, and then the week after that will be stock amateur, and then we'll go to stock advanced and so on. So if y'all are, you know, fiending for some competitive action that is not just the normal stock pros, next week and every week after that is going to be the weeks for that. So make sure you, if you're a driver for this, make sure you're practicing your rookies. Make sure you're practicing your amateurs, your advanced and your semi-pros, etc. So we had Kila Bars hopping in saying, thanks for casting. Thank you for racing. Always a pleasure. We got Nick. I'm so out after this one. Hey, you had some good ones. Got to get back into it. We got Bloberov here as well. Much love to you, Bloberov. GG's to all the racers. Thank you to those of y'all who have already contributed to that prize pool. And I'll reach y'all out again. It is, of course, Bloberov who gifted a subscription. We had Powerade subscribing as well, I do believe. And I think that's it for today. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But much love to y'all. We got Flabs for saying he'll be making posters about this soon. Hell yeah. GG's to you, Urak. It was great to have you in the chat for this one. Would love to see you in the race as well, if you feel like hopping into one. If there's over 16 players, we do qualifiers. This VOD is going to be saved and highlighted and posted on YouTube. But for the next week, you will be able to watch the VOD on Twitch. So if you watch it during the next week, you can watch it on Twitch. If it's after this week, you'll have to go to the Revolt United YouTube channel to watch it. But that's going to be it. I don't think there's really anything else I need to talk about with this outro. Thank you, Powerade. How much of my money goes into the pool, Honkito? Nick, of course. All of it. All of it. Yeah, as far as subscriptions go, I get 50% of a subscription, and Amazon gets the other 50%. So 100% of what I get goes back into the pool. If you want to give me, if you want to treat this like one of those what are they called? The cult churches. If you want to treat this like a cult church and you want to give me 100% of your money in your bank account, you can do that. I will allow you to do that. I would strongly suggest that you don't do that. I would, all jokes aside, I would very strongly suggest that you only put forward the money that you can afford to put forward. Same thing as gambling. Expect to lose it all. Don't put anything forward that you can't afford to do. But as far as the details, I'll leave it up to y'all. We got Top in the house. Nick's got some Bitcoin to put forward to it. Great. Yeah, just a little cryptocurrency injection into the prize pool would be great. Pokers, shut up and take my money. Alright, y'all. Well, I would love to stay and chat with y'all all day, honestly. But I don't have it. The content is gone. The game is done, folks. The Revolt coin. We do need to start our own meme coin. And oh, right. We got Nick saying, are we getting the results or not on stream? Of course, that's what we're waiting on. I'll have to ask Ahma for that. Okay, my bad on that. Obviously, that's the first thing that I should have asked Ahma. Well, obviously, I was like, they're just hanging out, chatting. Yeah, of course, y'all are waiting to see the results. In addition to chatting with me, of course. I just got word from Ahma. They're working on it, and it will be to y'all shortly. In the meantime, I think I'm going to drink some water. How do y'all feel about hydrating? Do we want to start a hydration train? Does anyone feel like hydrating is the right thing for them right now? After a marathon race, I'd wager you probably would want to hydrate. So go ahead, get you some water, get you what you need. The results are going to be coming shortly, and hang tight, folks. Nick is good on water, so don't worry about Nick's water intake. But everyone else might want to get a little bit. We'll be right back. Alright, folks, welcome back. We are here with the final results from today's race. Just a stock pro race to start us off here at the Quick Draw Tournament. It was Kilabaris taking first place to no one's surprise. The man was on fire. He did have a couple slip-ups for sure, but for the most part was just tearing it up, track after track. Got totally screwed over on Ghost Town 1, for example, but as a whole was keeping it locked down. He's going to be getting 25 points for himself. As he says, goat stopping in the chat. Well done, Kilabaris. We've got Ahma, though, with a second place, finishing up in silver for the day. 20 points for himself. Not bad at all for the man himself, the organizer of the Quick Draw Tournament, Ahma. We got Powerade getting third. 16 points for himself, getting that bronze after week 1 of the QDT. Very well done for him. Italy in the house, as you could say. Moving on down the list, we've got Kiki, Nick, and Makakowski for 4th, 5th, 6th. Not bad. Not bad. And this is kind of how you'd expect it to play out. Maybe you'd expect these positions to be switched around a little bit. But as a whole, they did a good job of defending their usual spots. I did worry about some of them at some points, but as a whole, we're able to make that work. We've got Maddie, Ertsu, V, and Anakin for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Doing quite well for themselves as well. Anakin had some big moments, I remember. V had some big moments too. He did have that Ame moment as well. We got Revulcan in the chat saying, ROG un saludo, Animo. Hey, bienvenido, Revulcan. Yes, yes, indeed. ROG doing what he could. Now, unfortunately, the man came in 16th with 0 points here today, but there were some tracks that ROG was tearing it up. Today was just not his day, unfortunately, but usually he's the man with the plan, making that mobile phone work, doing what he can with it. And I'm really interested to see how he does in the future weeks, for sure. To finish us up, we've got Topka, Skandar, Flapser, Kotick, and Ziggsy, as well as ROG as well, of course. And we had some shining moments for them. It was just the consistency was not really as much there. For example, Top had a lot of moments where he was early on in the race. Skandar too were there early on in the race, doing quite well for themselves. And if they had that consistency, I feel like they might have even finished a couple places higher. But unfortunately, they did kind of fizz out at some moments, but very promising races. Again, very interested to see what they bring in the coming weeks as well. Much love to all of y'all who showed up here today. Rod, unfortunately, getting eliminated during the qualifier. Just unfortunate situation for him. It is what it is here on, had that Toy World 2 qualifier. And we got Skandar with the heart. We got Top saying, I got 3 big rip moments where I was leading and choked to 7th or 10th. Exactly, Top. I mean, it was there. It was there. The hope was there. But unfortunately, just weren't able to get across the finish line a couple times with it. So we are going to have stock rookies next week. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to be there for it because I'm going to be at a wedding. I am seriously so upset that I missed the rookies because I'm actually a huge rookie fan. The only thing that would have made me more upset is if we had Clockworks next week, because everyone knows I'm the only believer in Clockworks in all of Revolt. I'm literally the only Revolt player who enjoys Clockworks. But, whatever. Everyone else, everyone hates him. Hey, all good. All good. Everyone hates him. All good. So we are going to have rookies. Maddie is predicting a Sprinter XL lobby. Oh, plot twist. Last session is Clockworks instead of Stock Pro. I'd like that. I think everyone else would be like pitchforks and lit torches, but I would be like, oh, hell yeah. But Maddie's saying Sprinter XL lobby. We'll certainly see. It's going to be stock rookies. As far as stock rookies go, I think Sprinter XL is probably going to be the favorite. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think we've got some competitive alternatives, right? I mean, obviously my first question is, what's it called? what's the original? What's like hold on, let me Sprint, no, not Sprint. Let's see. The RC Bandit. My first question is RC Bandit going to be allowed? Is Dr. Grudge going to be allowed? If those are treated as stock rookies, then it's very possible that we're going to be seeing a ton of Grudges, a ton of RC Bandits, and less Sprinter XLs. But if they, if RC Bandit and Dr. Grudge are considered as higher tier, then it will be Sprinter XL, who is chosen by most, I do believe. Unless maybe a Dust Mite here or there. Top says stock rookies, every rookie is allowed. Okay, so I do expect to be seeing a good amount of Dr. Grudges and RC Bandits in the mix as well. We'll certainly see. We'll certainly see. But I'll be rejoining y'all on Amateur, and I'll be casting Amateur, Advanced, Semi-Pro, and Pro to finish this off. We got Eric saying Fat Time. Oh, I was hoping somebody in the chat was gonna say fat, because it's like I you know, everyone knows I'm always picking the fat slug, so I don't want to show the favoritism. But if someone else in the chat's gonna say it, I agree. It's slug time. The fat ass slugs. That's right. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I believed in y'all. I wasn't gonna say it, but I did. I believed y'all were gonna say it for me, and y'all did. Oh, Sprinter XL got to move to Amateur on IO. I actually didn't know about that. Nice little promotion for Sprinter XL. Okay, all stock rookies allowed. Okay, so we may see more Sprinter XL than I think. I'll certainly be checking in. But in the meantime, we are going to end the stream here. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes, and it feels like it was just maybe 10 minutes. We blazed through it. We had qualifiers. We had all of our races. We had the results. And now it is time to wrap it up, y'all. I will be seeing you next time, 2 weeks from now. I'll be back with stock amateurs. But Revolt United will still probably be going live. If not, maybe Santi, maybe someone else. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what we do. But y'all will be in the know. It will still be streamed. Tiarodi, yes, exactly. And so that will be streamed, and then we will be back with I will be back with stock amateurs and on. Much love to y'all. I mean, too many people in the chat to mention you by person, but I'll still do it just for fun. We got Makakowski, Top, Blubberov, Nick, Powerade, Ertsu, Maddie, 07, Skandar, Revulcan, Urak, Famous, Kilobaris, Pokers. Everybody showed up in full force here today. Excelis as well. Axelis, much love. Solo Bele as well. We had Santi. He was getting on the subway, I do believe. All right. That's everybody. Peace out. And we'll see you next time. Much love.